Yeah, you come freeze your hand off and hold this and take care of it. Oh, special guest appearance today. Look who we've got. Oaks and Emmerich. Look at that. Look at those guys. Hey there, Matt. How you doing, Matt? I see you, Joel. Alright, Spuds v. Bemidji. What are they, the Lumberjacks? I think they're the Lumberjacks. Who knows? Oh yeah, gotta get the show on the road now, boys. 7 minutes behind schedule because of the refs. They were late. Alright, starting lineup today. Got Bushy on the left wing. Perry's playing center today. Interesting coaching choice. I like it. Jagger on the right wing. We got Wright and Buchholz back on D. Switching things up just a bit. Spuds get it. Jagger holds up. Tries to, hits the brakes, tries to go low. We're going to have to move that over to Perry. Drives down low. Tries to get a shot away. Gets blocked before it gets to the net. Bemidji tries to clear. Gets it up to the winger. Perry runs him down, chases. Wright's there with pressure. And Perry picks that up and goes up to Jagger with it, who skates it into the zone. Tries to toe drag once, toe drags twice, doesn't work. And Bemidji's up and coming the other way. Wright's back to play D, and he breaks up the play. Nice job, Connor. Jagger's going to skate it out of the zone. Looks like he hits the Jets once. Loses the puck in his skates. But Perry's there to dump it on net. Jagger's going to run him down behind the net. And Orvik's going to stop it at the blue line. Dumps it in deep. Jagger down low. Looks. Tries to center. Oh! Moulton's there. But a body gets in the way. Bemidji picks it up and is able to dump it in. Gains the red line, so there's no icing. Uh-oh, goalie plays it, but we're good. All right, good first shift there, boys. Defensive zone face-off. Moulton wins the draw over to Brovik, who chips back up to the point. Slap shot from Bemidji to the point, but it doesn't go. Hillerin attempts to get it out of the zone. It's picked off at the blue line. We're finally able to clear. And Colcourse takes off the other direction. Brovik skates that in just off sides. Bemidji picks up the draw, but Colcourse is there for the rebound. Moulton tries to fire it. It gets blocked. Hillerin tries to keep it in just out of his reach, so he's going to pick that up and go back over to Connor Wright. Right up to Brovik. Beautiful play there. Tips it in. Goes deep. Brovik's going to be there to pick it up. He's going to fire that on net, and Bemidji intercepts. Bemidji sends it down for what will be an icing, but they wave it off. Ooh, I'm way off with my camera. Up to Perry. Perry skates it in the zone. Got two men on him. Perry goes to the center. Ooh, and it goes. Jagger's going to pick it up on the near side. Goes over to, who is that? Connor Wright, who dumps it back in. Goes beneath Jagger's feet. Jagger's going to pick that. Oh, no. Blue Colts is going to pick that rebound up. Dump it in deep and chase. Blue Colts around one man. Fires it. Bemidji goalie makes the save. Offensive zone faceoff for the Spuds. Moulton tries to win it with a big backhand draw. But Bemidji comes away with it. Wright holds the line, skates it in. Come on, get the shot away, boys. Shot is tipped a little wide. Colcourse goes for the center, but Bemidji picks it off. Tied up in Bemidji skates, and Bushy's going to come away with it. Goes for the centering pass, doesn't work. Moulton fans on it. Puck's just sitting there. Moulton picks it up. Over to Wright, who throws it in on net, but it gets blocked by a Bemidji skate. Bemidji gets it up and out of the zone. Wright's there to pin him down, nowhere to go. Got a fight on the far boards. Moulton chips to his backhand and skates into the zone. He's got speed. He moves to the outside. He's in the low corner. Tries to center to Colcourse. Oh, good attempt. Good attempt. Moulton picks that up again. Cuts down low. And feeds it up to Blue Colts at the point. Does a nice little Cale McCarr mohawk and gets it down low below the goal line. Back up to Bushy at the point. Who goes over to Connor Wright, who rips it in on net. Ooh, and it's just a bit outside. Moulton's there, backhand centering pass, but Bemidji picks that off. Bemidji skater skating it up, hits the headman, but Blue Colts is there with the back check to clear the zone. Over to Moulton on the far side. Who's going to skate that up? Boys tag up. Very good job. No offsides there. Bemidji picks it up and starts to skate it up. They've got speed. Keep them to the outside, boys. Dumping on net, and it's an easy save for Sterling. Forgot to say that. Sterling's in net today. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's Sterling. I was right. Whew, all right. Thought so. Spuds are going to pick that up. Jagger tries to skate it out. Doesn't work. Gets tapped. Where's the trip? Ooh, no trip. Should have been. It was definitely a trip. But that's okay. Bemidji skates it into the zone. They dump it back in deep, but Perry's there to pick that up. He rings it around the other side over to Brovik. Picks it up on the near side board. Tries to get it up to Jagger, but there's no speed. Bemidji skates it into the zone, and it gets broken up. Brovik picks that up, tries to go. Bemidji's able to dump that back in, but it's offsides. Neutral zone face-off. Bemidji's going to come away with it there a little bit. And go over to the far side winger. Wright's there to break it up. Chips it up. Two D-men are playing catch in the neutral zone there, but Bemidji's going to come away with it. Take it to the far outside. Cut. Try to go to the inside. And Moulton's going to be there to pick that up. He's skating it up. He gets past one man. Gets past two men. In his feet. Goes for the centering pass, but Bemidji intercepts. Going off for the full head of steam, but Granlund is there. Very nice back check there. Blue Colts uses the boards. Nice geometry up to Colcourse. Backhands it into the zone. Bemidji gets it and clears it out. Moulton's there to try to break that up, and he does. Bounces around, and Bemidji picks that up. Gets the shot away, and an easy save. Could use a little bit more intensity here, boys. A little more energy. Playing hockey should be fun. A little bit more. We're doing good, but I think we're capable of a bit more right now. Bemidji comes away with it, tries the center, goes to nobody. Jaeger picks that up. Ooh, tries to hit Bushy, but Bemidji picks it off and intercepts. Perry picks that up to Jaeger, who gets it and gets picked off by Bemidji. Bemidji skates it up the other way. Bushy's in a foot race. Perry up to Jaeger, takes it to the outside, rips it in and scores far side. That's a goal for Jaeger. And his patented gotta shoot blocker side, can't ever go near side. But it's a good shot. Nice pass from Perry there to hit him. We got a 1-0 Spuds lead. Big draw there, Spuds win it. Brovik tries to chip it up. Bemidji's got some size. Ooh, nice stick by Colcourse on that one. Good D. Bo Hilleran's going to come away with it. Skates it back around his own net. Slows it down, and he rings it up and around over to Moulton, who's going to pick that up with some speed, enter the zone. Beautiful pass over to Brovik, but Bemidji's just there to pick it up. 3-on-2 heading the other way. Throws it on net, and a nice pad save by Cohen. Hilleran jumps up into the play, skates it up. Pass gets away from him just a little bit. Bemidji kind of bobbles the pass through their neutral zone. They're chasing it down into the corner, but Brovik puts a body into him. Nice positioning, I really like that. And Wright comes away with it. He's skating it up hard, and Bemidji's on him. Moulton got it, he's got a head of steam. Cut to the inside, he does, I love it. Oh, he cuts the inside again. Get the shot away. Oh, but he's just barely stick checked at the last second there. Colcourse has got it from behind the net. Now into the far corner. Up to the point to Buchholz, who goes, right over to Buchholz, who fires it in. It gets tipped in front. Oh, and it doesn't go. Colcourse is there. We got a loose puck. It's loose. It's loose. Trying to, backhander. And it goes to the point with Connor. Connor Wright's got it at the point. Does a nice little shimmy. He's able to dump it down deep again. Bemidji's going to pick it up in their own end. Buchholz holds it in with his skates. Beauty. Love it. He's in. He shoots. Ooh, nice little low blocker side shot there. But the goalie gets his pad down in time. Bemidji skates around the zone, tries to get it out. And big Connor Wright is there to hold the blue line yet again. Colcourse chips it over to Brovik, who goes back to Colcourse for a nice little give-and-go play, but there is a whistle. It was loose, but the ref thought that it was frozen. Good shift. Good shift there, boys. Perry to take the offensive zone draw. Jaeger picks it up and goes over to Orvik, who, fanned on the shot a little bit there, but recovers. Bemidji takes it up, and Hilleran is there for a nice little feed. Jaeger touch passes it over to Perry, but a Bemidji player picks that up. Perry takes that up again, falls, loses an edge. Bemidji's going to skate that up. They dump it down low to the far side. But Bo Hilleran is there to chip it up and over. Bo up to Perry. It's picked up by Jaeger with the loose puck. He's got Granlund with him. Granlund's ready for it. Oh, nice little fake slap shot pass over to Granlund, who buries it 5-hole. Smart shot. Smart shot. Nice job, Granlund. Way to bury that. Spuds win it back to Hilleran, who brings it back to Orvik. Tries to center it up right away. Bemidji takes it, kind of gets in each other's way a little bit there, and thankfully Hilleran's there to break up the play. Perry rips that up. It's not going to go for an ice. Bemidji guy's going to be there and be on it. And they're able to skate it up and onto the zone. Bemidji skates it in, gets it over to the winger who shoots it in, but an easy glove save for Sterling. Nice job, way to track it, no rebound. Shots are currently 7-4, Spuds. Wright's going to pick that up from the faceoff. Skated around his own net, has time, sees the ice, and decides to skate it up. Oh, just loses it a little bit. I like that play. I really like that. Take the ice if it's there. Buchholz is going to pick it up, reset on the other side, and he chips up and out to Kolkhorst. Kolkhorst has got him beat. If he sees it, he does. Kolkhorst skates it in, gets the shot away, but the Bemidji goalie is up to the challenge. Sorry with the camera here. I don't know why it's doing that. Focus. All right, offensive zone face-off. Moulton ties that up and rips it right off of the face-off. And the goalie smothers it. I like the lower body usage from Moulton to win these draws, boxing them out. That's good stuff. Bushy really aggressive on the face-off win there. Moulton gets it down low. Bemidji pauses, resets, goes the other way. Tries to throw it away. Bushy with a shot on net. Blocker saved by Bemidji. They go cross ice. Gets tipped. But Wright is going to be able to keep it in. And Moulton's going to pick that up. Moulton skates it to the dot. Fires. Ooh, blocker saved by the goalie. I think that might have gone in if not for the save. Kolkhorst again. Shoots. Oh, and snipes. Near side up above the blocker. Nice goal by Kolkhorst. Puts it up on the top bunk. And your Spuds with a 3-0 lead in the first. Perry wins the draw. Goes a backhand pass over to Hillman on the far side, who's able to chip that up. But Bemidji intercepts. Bemidji dumps it in deep. Hillerman's there to chip it up again. Jager makes the move. Dangles around one. He's got Brovik with him. Get that over. Oh, a little fast on the pass there. A little fast. Bemidji picks that up. But Orvik is there to backhand it over to Perry, who skates that into the zone, dumps it deep, and chases. Bemidji tries to chip it up. Perry's stick is in the way. Bemidji's there again. Does a little dipsy-do around him. Can we keep it in? Perry keeps it in and bashes it down deep. Very nice. Goalie doesn't like it, so he's just going to freeze, and they're going to get a reset. Bemidji comes away with the face-off, but Moulton's going to be there to pick it up, use the boards to make a move. Bemidji skates it down low. Kind of a foot race, but Bemidji drop passes it to their other defender. Hillman stops it from getting too far down. He's going to chip that up. It goes D to D for Bemidji. Bemidji skates that up. Orvik jumps up into the play to stop him. Nice aggressive play. Disrupted it, but Bemidji comes away with it. Hillman shuts that down real quick. And it's over to Granlund. Granlund hits the brakes. Passes up. Tries to make a big headman pass, but we are offsides by a country mile. At least 3 or 4 feet. Bemidji comes away with it. Tries to go D to D. Is off just a little bit. It's going to go deep in Bemidji's zone. They're going to skate it behind their own net. Try to break it out. Kolkhorst is there to run him down. And Connor Wright steps up again to keep it in. Connor down low below the goal line. Centers it. Beautiful centering pass. Moulton gets the shot away, and it's a pad save for Bemidji. Oh, Bemidji's got a full head. 3-on-1 coming the other way. Connor Wright's there to shut him down. What's going to happen? And we get a shot and a wonderful glove save by Sterling. Amazing. And has his rebound too. Connor Wright's going to try to chip it out. It goes up high to the point. Bemidji dumps it into the far corner. Blue Colts rings it around the other side. Think Bemidji's going to keep it, and they do. They dump it again to the opposite corner. Blue Colts picks it up again. Hits the brakes, turns around, rings it around again, over to Wright. Wright hits the jukes there a little bit. Blue Colts tries to go far side. Moulton's going to pick that up. Chip it, chip it. Bemidji's there, and it's offside. Tap it in. I don't think they meant to, but offsides anyways. Bushy's going to come away with the face-off. Tries to get in deep. Bushy comes away with it. Over to Perry. Perry chips it up to Jagger, who tips it to dump it in. Chases it down, and they just ring it around to the near side boards. Bemidji skates it up. Perry's there. Keeps it in, but they kick it out. Bushy's there. Gets stick check. Jagger comes away with it, but we are going to have our first penalty. It's going to be on Orvik. Not really sure for what. They called a hook on Orvik. So, Spuds are going to go man down for 1:30. Spuds are trying to clear it out. Jagger, you're a little high for the PK. Blue Colts is going to pick that up and ring it around to the boards. Jagger tries to press. Perry's there with the backhand. And they get it out. Wow, I wasn't even focused on the game. My bad. Bemidji skates that in. Goes to the outside. Tries to get the shot away. Be ready. Oh, big rebound. Sterling's there. And they freeze it. Very nice job. Perry sacrificing the body there. Make sure he's not selling out his goalie. I love it. Good save. So 1 second left in the period, and that'll do it. All right, good first period for the boys. Intermission, we got to go over to Mr. Matt Oakes. Hi, Matt. How you doing, Matt? Oh, you don't see me, you're a little embarrassed. That's okay. Okay, intermission also means quick check on Charlie the doorman. See if we can find out what they're talking about. Mark says, over here, we pushed the whole period. It was great. Going to have 58 seconds left when the second period starts. Boys look pretty good. They look pretty good. Goalies are chatting. Body language looks good. Everybody still seems relatively engaged. Nobody's really doing dance moves and stuff. That's good. Oh, maybe that's dance moves by Pierce. Could just be, staying limber. That's important too. You never know. You always got to be ready. I think Bushy has a suggestion. Nice work, Charlie. Look at that. Look at that. Watch him. Oh, yeah. Secure. Get the coffee ready to go. That's good stuff, boys. That's good stuff. All right, second period will be underway momentarily. 58 seconds left of the Spuds hooking penalty on Orvik. Spuds come away with it, backs it up. Right goes to the far side. Nice, beautiful angle, so it doesn't go for icing. Bemidji picks that up in their own zone, up to the winger, bobbles it. Nice, Moulton's going to come away with that. Moulton's going to try to get that deep. He's pinched off in the corner. God, this camera is finicky today. Bemidji skates that up on the far side, bobbles it in his skates. They pick it up anyways. Ooh, that was off, and they see it. All right, good job. 23 seconds left of the penalty kill. Also just realized I got the logos for the teams in the wrong area on the scoreboard. That's my bad. Spuds win the draw. Ooh, nice little pass over to Orvik. Unable to capture it, but Bemidji comes up with it in the neutral zone. That's offsides again. Oh, I saw the whistle of the ref go up to his lips, but he didn't blow it. He just let him play. Probably because they're like 10, they're like 9 and 10-year-old kids. That makes sense. That's fair. Easy glove save for Sterling there. Scoops it up, and Spuds are going to be at full strength. Orvik's out of the box and ready to go. Seemed like a pretty soft hooking call in the first place. At least it wasn't egregious. Easy face-off win there. Back to Orvik. He chips that up over to Granlund. Granlund goes far side, tries to hit Jagger. It gets intercepted. Perry's there. He's bodying kids. Oh, beautiful pass from Perry from his knees over to Granlund. It is defensively picked off. Bemidji tries to go over the far side. Bemidji picks it up 2-on-1. Hilleran's there. He breaks it up. Bemidji picks that up and dumps it in behind the zone. Jagger's going to pick that up in the corner. Bo's going to pinch him. Jagger tries to skate it up and it gets stuck in the skates. Jagger chips it to himself. Gets it over to Perry and they clear the zone. But they dump it right back in, 4 and offsides. Bemidji wins the draw, kicks it over to the far wing and skates it in. Nice little cut from Bemidji there. The dump it on net is blocked. Hilleran picks that up, dumps it up to Moulton. Moulton cuts. Wow, this camera is not tracking. It's Moulton up to Bushy, takes it on the far side. Dumps it on, centers it. Oh, goalie can't freeze. Colcourse picks that up and gets it up to Hilleran at the point, who rips it in on net. And it's just wide. Bemidji skates it up through the neutral zone. It's 2-on-2. Hilleran's there. Hilleran annihilates the kid, but they no call that. Or they do call that. Yeah, they're going to get Hilleran for absolutely annihilating that Bemidji kid. Just dumped him, but it was a good hit. If you want to call it a hit. Spuds are going to go a man down again. Spuds win the draw. Buchholz picks it up from behind the net, hits the brakes, goes around to the other side, tries to get that up and over. Can't see where it is. Oh, it goes on net, and Sterling kicks it over to his glove side. Good rebound control, keeping it to the outside. Wright's going to be there. Picks it up, skates it down. And we get a clear. Bemidji has it in the neutral zone, goes D to D. It's bobbled. Chips it up. Wright comes up for an aggressive play, pinches it off, and gets it back down deep. Bemidji will have to reset. Bemidji picks that up, skates it up and through. And Jager's going to take that and skate it up. Jager, with some fancy moves, makes one, doesn't make the second one. He picks it up and does some work on his own. Orvik can't quite keep it in the zone, dumps it in, and it's offsides. Good kill so far. 22 seconds left on the Hillerin. Bemidji somehow comes away with that, even though I thought Moulton had it. Bemidji skates into the zone. He's draped by Granlund. Nice body work there. Moulton's going to come away with that. Oh, Moulton, nice little pass up to himself. He's got Granlund on the far side, if you can see. He gets it over to Granlund. Granlund's down deep. Picks it up to Perry at the point. Perry rips it in. Oh, that was going in, but the goalie's glove was there. Last minute save by the goalie. Bemidji tries to, nice little block pass there. Orvik breaks up the play at the neutral zone. Moulton goes with the shoulder and annihilates the kid. I don't think it was that bad. Kid kind of was going down anyways, but Moulton just gave him a little love tap to finish it up. Yeah, it happens. That wasn't too terribly egregious or anything. Whatever. But Spuds are going to be shorthanded again. Nice face-off win from Colcourse there. Blue Colts rings it around to Granlund. Oh, Granlund fend on the pass. But he has the sense of mind to still make the play. Oh, Blue Colts tried to do a really far side pass to Colcourse, but it's picked off by a Bemidji player with his glove. Granlund bodies the kid down in the corner, and Wright comes away with it. Wright skates it up. Bemidji picks that up in the neutral zone, goes way over to the far side winger. They break a man. Oh. Bemidji comes up with that. They go D to D. Try to shoot it in on net, and Wright is going to be there to control it. Good patience by Wright, who takes it behind his own net, rings it around the corner, but it's picked off by Bemidji, who centers. Nobody's on him. And a wonderful save by Sterling with the blocker. Uh-oh, I don't like this. We got three men in close. Bemidji's working it behind the net. Blue Colts is working. He's trying, stuck in the feet, in the skates. Bemidji comes away with it, centers it again. Big skate save by Connor Wright. We got Colcourse and Granlund on a 2-on-1 if they can make it quick. Tries to backhand it over, gets underneath the Bemidji player's stick, and Granlund picks it up low, works it down low in the corner. Tries to backhand it up to Orvik, but he just fans on it a bit, and Bemidji picks that up. Spuds are at full strength. Orvik picks that up, but Bemidji takes it. Bemidji dumps it in deep, and Hillerin's going to be there behind the net. Hillerin plays geometry and springs Jagger on a nice line change. He's going to cut to the inside. He hits the brakes and loses it. Moulton dangles in, makes one move. Hillerin's there. They can't clear. They are just unable to clear. Ooh. And we got a little freeze by the Bemidji goalie. I don't really know how to describe what just happened there. It was messy, it was scrappy, but it worked. Spuds win the draw. Bemidji comes away with it, but we're able to block it. Brovic over to Kolkors, works it down low, shoots it on net. It's blocked to the far corner. Perry up to Hillerin at the point. Hillerin goes over to Orvik. Nice D-to-D pass there. Had a lot of stink on it, so it was hard to control. Orvik down below the goal line, working below the net. Clock's not on. It's 7:35. It's fine. Alright, well, we had about 30 seconds, 40 seconds of gameplay that didn't get counted there. The clock wasn't turned on, but hey, we got it. We're good. Some extra ice time for the boys. Kolkors picks that up, goes over to Brovic, who is wide open, skates that in. Come on, Brovic, get the shot. Attaboy. Oh, mask save by Bemidji's goalie. Bemidji's going to skate that out, but Moulton is there to stop it. Bemidji through the neutral zone, chips up and over. Buchholz is there to break up the play. Buchholz slaps it up, and it is cleared. Bemidji is able to tag up and dumps it down below the Spuds net. Wright's behind the net. Having a very solid game defensively from Wright. Doing a lot of good things. Brovic tries to make the pass. Fans on it once. Moulton tries to run it down. Bemidji's in the neutral zone there. And they skate it in. Nice defensive stick by Jager to stop it. But it gets up to the point. Bemidji rips it in on net, and it's blocked. Buchholz picks it up. Tries to hit Jager. It is tipped. Should have enough to stop it. It's a foot race that we do not win. Bemidji rips it to the far side. Granlund's going to be there to bury it in the far boards. Granlund picks it up. Jimmy jangles to himself. Centers it. Oh, and it's picked off. Hillerin tries to dump it in. Gets blocked once or twice. Comes out, but we're not there. Orvik dumps it in again. Tries to go for the tip. It's tipped into the far corner. It's lost in Granlund skates. Bemidji comes away with it. Bemidji skates it around his own net. Jager picks it off with his skates. He's going to take that in. He shoots, and it's just a bit outside. Jager with the move. He's behind the net. Tried to, I don't know what that was, if he tried to bank it in with his backhand or what. Orvik is there. Moulton holds it. And they got to tag up. Orvik comes away with it. Orvik's got a chance. Tries to backhand it over to Granlund. He gets it over to Granlund. Can he get the shot away? Oh, and Bemidji goalie makes a nice save. We got a goalie change. Pierce will be taken over. Offensive zone faceoff. Spun around by Perry, who does his best. Kolkors comes away with it over to Perry. Perry rips it in on net. Gets blocked by Bemidji defender. Perry on the farts. Dumps it in again. Bushy shoots. Ooh, went 5-hole. Just a quick reaction save from the Bemidji goalie. Good shot, had a lot of stink on it. And the puck ends up in our zone on the clear from Bemidji. Wright's going to dump that up to Kolkors, who tip passes it over to Bushy. Beautiful. Whether it was intentional or not. Bushy works it in and has a nice goal. Keeps it on the ice and goes far side as he's skating from lower right to left. Nice goal from Tyler Bushy. Bemidji has definitely played a little more aggressively here in the second. We're looking at 14 to 12 shots now. Evened it up a little bit, but the Spuds come away with a goal there. Bemidji wins the draw, skates it up through the neutral zone. Colcourse is going to be there with his backhand. And it's a scrum. Good old-fashioned scrum. And Bemidji comes away with it. Well, Bushy's there to pick it up. He's solo. He's all alone. What's he going to do? Goes backhand. Oh, and the goalie makes a nice save. Tries to take it backhand. Just quite can't go. Bemidji chips that up. There is a 2-on-1 coming the other way with Connor Wright by himself. They rip it. Wonderful save and a perfect pickup by Wright off that rebound. Nice presence of mind there to just be calm with that rebound and not let anything else happen. Perry chips it up and out of the zone over to Bushy. He dangles a bit. Yeah. And zoomed in too much. That's what it is. But I like this angle. I just don't like it when the puck's there. Oh, Colcourse picks off a pass from DDD. He's in all alone. He shoots and scores. Glove side. Takes advantage of the turnover by Bemidji. Picks off that pass and skates it in. Nice snipe from Colcourse. Brovic is going to pick it up off the face-off, and he is going to skate that in. Tries to get it over. It gets stopped by Bemidji. Bemidji skates it up through the neutral zone, skates it into the zone, runs into Big Bo Hillerman. It's a brick wall if I've ever seen one. Bo backhands and brings it around the other side to Brovic, who has the presence of mind to try to center it out. They get it clear there. All right, Brovic picks that off, but Bemidji slaps it back to the neutral zone. Orvik bodies the guy out of the way. Hillerman chips it, gets it up. It's a foot race. I think Bemidji's going to be there first. They pick it up and skate it around their own net. They attempt to clear. Cooper picks that off. A little backhander over to Brovic. Oh, over to Brovic, who just pushes it up and high over the crossbar. Bemidji rings it around to the other side. Brovic's going to be there, tries to center it, fans on it. Bemidji picks it up. Bemidji with a nice little dangle. But Moulton's going to be there. Does a little juke with the shoulder juke, and he's going to rip it. And a blocker save by Bemidji's goalie. Jagger picks that up behind the net. He brings it all the way up to the point, but a Bemidji man is there to intercept. It's a 2-on-1 coming the other way. Orvik with the diving defensive save. Bemidji gets the shot away, but it's wide. Again, nice play by Bo Hillerman there to take the man away from the front of the net where the threat was. They chip it up to Brovic, who's off on his horse. Takes it to the far side. And they're going to call us offside on that. We were just barely offside. Got to get that puck in. But it's okay. It was close. Bemidji wins the draw. Just able to clear the zone. Wright is there. Picks that up. Goes back to his D partner, Buchholz, who skates or passes it up to Granlund. 3-on-1 coming the other way. Perry tips it in deep. Passes a little in front of him. Ends up in the near corner. Bemidji tries to clear the zone. Granlund's there. Skates it out. Gets it over to Buchholz, who dangles in. And we're offsides. Couldn't quite tag up. Alright, Spuds win a clean face-off and go D to D. Right taking it, right up to Colcourse. Misses the pass just a bit, but they wave off icing. Apparently there was enough of a play there. Bemidji rings it around the far side, and Buchholz is going to be there at the point. He makes one nice move, two nice moves, loses it a bit, picks it up himself. Come on, Buchholz, come on! Oh, and he gets bodied. and gives him a little love tap. Let him know that he's there. Didn't like it. And our boys are positionally really sound on that play. Wright had his body in the right places. See what I did there? Wright was in the right place. Ooh, God, we're going to pick that pass off too. Wright again uses his skate to hold the puck in the zone, and Wright's going to come away with it. All that effort. He's going to come away with it. I like it. Makes a centering pass over to Perry, who's wide open. Oh, and he shoots it just wide. Oh, that's a new stick, Wyatt. You got to bury that when you got the new stick. Oh, wait, that's the old stick. He's not even playing with the new stick. Okay, all right. That's, you know, that's what it was. That's really what it was. Perry's going to want that one back. Lovely attempt. I'm with you, Wyatt. I'm with you. It's not worth scoring if you can't score fancy. Just tuck that under. I love it. Moulton wins the draw, gets a shot away, but shoots it wide. Bush is going to try to pick that up in the far corner, but Bemidji comes away with it. Bemidji chips it up. Good luck getting past Big Bull Hillerin, and Pierce makes a nice little glove save there. Jagger with like a reverse hit or something. I don't know. Comes away with it from the corner. Dangles gets it over to Moulton, who passes that up. Who skates it up, I should say. We lose it a little bit there, and they're going to call us offsides. Got 2 seconds left in the second period. We're good. No, like really good. All right. All right. Let's check on Charlie Perry, the doorman. Coach Perry. He looks cold. It's because it's freezing in here. Ice looks better though. Compressor was broken this morning. Boys look good. They look focused. Not bad. I don't see dance moves. Everybody seems pretty into it. I like it. Everybody seems to be looking at the same thing, kind of. Some good, I like that. Way to bolster up the goalies there. Way to go, Charlie Perry. Love it. Love it. But Bemidji's still in it too. They're still chirping as well. They look good. I don't think they're ready to be done. We got 17-15 shots for the start of our third period. 15 more minutes to go. Looks like the Concordia girls are warming up over in the corner. It's negative 1,000 degrees outside, yet they're wearing shorts 3 feet from the door. Apparently they don't teach much about hypothermia at Concordia these days, but your Spuds are underway for the third period. Spuds are able to dump it in. Bushy chases it down. Bemidji rings it around the far corner. Jagger's going to be there to pick it up. He does. Chips it up to himself. Goes for the wraparound and gets a wraparound goal. I think that kind of sucked some wind out of the sails, if I'm going to be honest. There was a palpable tension in the building. Scoring 20 seconds into it. What? You're back already? I thought you had to do warmies.
I thought I could at 12.
Brovik's working hard to keep it in the zone. Bemidji's trying, ringing around the fan on it. So ringing around the near side boards. Brovik is there. The back keeps it in. Has a nice little reverse hit there. Love it. Granlund tries to keep it in, but can't. Retreats to the neutral zone. The backhander over to Bo Hillerin. He picks it up. He's got 2 men on him, but he makes a nice little chip to get it up and out of the zone. Brovik chips it to himself. Can't keep the zone. Bemidji got there first. Little backhander there, but Orvik picks that off. Bemidji's forced to just dump it in, try to chase it down. Hillerin picks that up, goes for the centering pass. It comes all the way down. Are we going to call for an ice? They do not. They wave off the icing, I guess. Bemidji's able to clear the zone. Looks like Moulton's going to be there. He picks that up, retreats into his own zone, hits the brakes, but just loses it at the last second. Right? Picks it up and goes over to Buchholz, who goes back over to right. Nice little defensive creativity there. And the pass is up to Jagger, who's got a 3-on-2 if we look. Jagger pushes hard to the outside, keeps his feet moving, hits the brakes. Looks like Colcourse is going to try to be there. But Bemidji comes away with it. Buchholz with a nice footwork to stop that puck. Stops the rush. Jagger with the big reach there instead of moving your feet. Uh-oh, they let him in. Oh, but we've got a nice goalie with a nice glove. That's what I'm talking about. Pierce makes a nice glove save. Bemidji shoots again right into the glove. Pierce is tracking it phenomenally and stops that from getting any additional momentum. Of note, Bemidji has now tied up the shots. It is 17-17, but we have entered running time. Spuds come away with the draw there. Brovik's going to skate it up and out. He's got Bushy over to the far side, 2-on-1 if they can keep it up. Looked a little off, but they didn't call it, so that's okay. Brovik tries to use the backhand to center, but is not able to get enough power on it, and Bemidji's able to chip it out to the neutral zone. Buchholz picks that up and goes far side over to Brovik, who centers it over to Perry. Like the passing plays, I do. Connor Wright again picks that off and skates it into the zone. Bemidji picks it up, tries to work hard. Perry's there with the forecheck. Skates it around the back of the net. Nice little mohawk to cut in front. Dipsy-do dangles, but Bemidji comes away with it. There's like 6 of them there. Bemidji skates up. Perry tries to keep it in, is unable to. Buchholz is there, makes a nice little move. Buchholz over to his D partner right. He chips that up over to Bushy, sees it. Nice seam pass there, really like it. Bushy hits the brakes hard, cuts. And Perry keeps that in, and he rips it on net. Oh, and he has a huge snipe. That's what I'm talking about. He shoots it from the blue line and puts it up where Grandma hides the cookies for a very nice wrist shot goal by Wyatt Perry. Spuds win the draw back to Hillerin. He pauses, tries to chip it up and out, but Bemidji's there. They pick it up, try to center it. Orvik is there to break up the play, and Moulton's going to pick it up on the far boards. Just kidding. Bemidji guy is there, and he does a good job of keeping it. They fan on it. It's kind of just being slapped all over the place right now in this last 6 seconds or so. Bemidji player is absolutely squished in the near side corner, but Bemidji comes away with it, feeds it up to their point. They dump it on net, and Orvik just boots it away with his skate. Bemidji picks it up again, dangles to the inside. Orvik has a nice defensive play to stop that. Granlund picks that up, but Bemidji steals it. Moulton takes it, lost in Orvik's feet. Puck is bouncing all over, like I said. Moulton throws it, but Bemidji is there to pick that up. Thankfully, Bemidji clears that up to Granlund. Can we get it out? We cannot. Bemidji picks that up again. And Jagger picks it up. He's got Granlund on the far side if he sees him, but it looks like he wants to skate right now. So he skates it up, loses control there. And Granlund picks that up, cuts to the inside, and Bemidji steals it away. Bemidji skating it up through the zone, neutral zone. Nice defensive play by Blue Coats there to keep it to the far side. Bemidji's forced to just dump it. Blue Coats is skating. He gets annihilated there. A little shoulder shiver. That's all right. Yeah, Jagger's going to come away with the puck. Skates it behind his net. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know that I particularly like that play because Bemidji now has a shot. Gets blocked, thankfully, by Blue Coats. Perry chips that up. Colcourse is in a foot race, and he's going to get there. He picks it up. Tries to center. Perry's there. Can we get the shot away? It's stuck underneath the guy, and Perry's got it. Perry tries to shoot it. Ooh, then it gets deflected about 2 feet over the crossbar. Colcourse picks it up, centers. We got a man there. Glovic tries to get the shot away. Glovic slaps it down. Perry lost his stick. It's pure pandemonium. Bemidji comes away with it. We got Blue Coats in the right place at the right time to shut it down. So Glovic's going to pick that up in the neutral zone and skate it in. Loses it just a bit. Tries to go for the centering play. Colcourse was open. I like the look. And Bemidji's forced to just chip it out and hopefully get an ice for a change. They do call icing. And we will have an offensive zone faceoff. Looks like Concordia's opponents are arriving. Moulton's going to take the draw. Bushy's real inside the circle. Love it. Just mocked up there. Beauty. Bemidji comes away. Oh, Moulton gets it. Tries to dangle a little bit. Unable to pick it up. But Bushy is there to intercept. Bushy tries to center with the backhand. It's picked off by Bemidji. Jagger picks that up on the far boards. Chips it up to himself. One of his favorite moves. Works again down low. Centers with a nice little sauce over to Bushy on the far side. It's deflected, and Bemidji comes away with it. Bemidji skates it up to the neutral zone, gains the red line, and dumps it in. Smart play by Bemidji. Bo Hilleran's going to be there. He chips it around over to Bushy. Bushy skates it up. Gets it up to Moulton. Skates it into the zone, hits the brakes, and Bushy's there. Bushy works to the inside. He gets a shot away. Jagger's there on the far side for the rebound. Jagger doing some moves. Tries to get it over to Moulton. It's a little wide. Moulton dumps it back down to Jagger. Look, he sees Bushy. Ooh, but he throws it to the backhand. Orvik chips in. Does everything he can to try to hold his own there. Is unable to. And Hilleran's going to skate that up. Nice move by Bull. Go to the far side. Skate that in. Let's go. Get the shot away. Hilleran walks that in and absolutely goes main to Maui from Bull Hilleran. Beautiful goal by Bull. Way to jump up into the play and add to the offense. Nice job, Bull. Good patience. Good presence of mind. I like it. That is a 8-0 Spuds lead. Spuds win the draw. Granlund back to Blue Coats. Blue Coats, gets the zone cleared, and that's going to go for him outsides. It really feels like all the hot air is out of the balloon for Bemidji right now. But they are trying. I'd say the first and second period was a lot closer than the score would say in terms of effort. We were just getting quality chances. Bemidji tries to dump it in, but Perry's there. Granlund skates into the zone, hit the brakes, tries to go over to the other D at Connor Wright, and does. Beautiful play on the blue line. Wright fires it in and is blocked by the Bemidji skater. Wright's down below the goal line, working hard in the corner, taking some shoulder shivers again. Perry tries to keep it in, loses it in his feet. But Blue Coats picks it up in the neutral zone. Buchholz does a nice little toe drag. Some serious skating. Gets tripped up. They're going to not call that because we're up 8-0. Sure, I guess. Definitely was a trip, though. Granlund tries to work that in. Gets in. Goes to the centering pass to Brovik, but it's a little in front of him. Centering pass to Perry, who backhands it in, but it doesn't go. Orvik holds the neutral zone, right, with the presence of mind to hold up and not go off sides. Love it. Smart hockey. And Wright goes to the centering pass, but the Bemidji man is there, and a Bemidji man just slap-shotted it in his own net and got an own goal. I feel real bad about the own goal there. That's, boys, pipe down. Boys, that's enough. That's the worst feeling in the world. That sucks. I feel bad for that kid. That sucks. Bemidji skates to the red line and dumps it in. Killerin picks it up, brings it over to Orvik, who tries to chip it up, but the Bemidji skater is there. Ooh, they have a nice centering play that doesn't quite go. Jagger's going to pick that up on the far side. Jagger skates that in. He's got Moulton. He sauces it over to Moulton, who just can't handle it with the backhand. Nice play, though. Bemidji picks that up and decides to skate it out of the zone. Things are opening up a little bit. You don't see quite as much pressure anymore. Bemidji is content to try and dump it in. Moulton's going to be there to skate that into the zone. Moulton goes for the centering pass over to Colcourse, but is picked off. Orvik's able to dump it deep with his backhand. Try to clear again, but Orvik's magic feet are there, and he boots that down to Colcourse. Bemidji comes away with it in the corner, starts to skate it up out of the zone, tries to dump it. Jagger picks that up, but loses it in the neutral zone. Throws the stick on him, it goes back to Bo Hiller, who chips that up to Moulton. We got Moulton, Jagger, Colcourse there. Jagger cuts to the inside. Jagger over to Moulton, passes just off a bit. Big, ooh, tries to go for it there. Colcourse is going to pick that up. Goes to Bo Hiller, who shoots it in from the point. Goalie makes a nice pad save. Moulton up to Orvik, who tries to dump it in. Gets blocked. And Orvik is going to chip it up with his backhand, but Bemidji has a nice body and is able to clear the zone. Hiller picks that up defensively, chips that up and over to Moulton. Bemidji is able to get it out of the zone again. Colcourse is there. Bemidji picks it up on the near side. Uh-oh, he's wide open, and we have a nice save by Pierce. Goldies are playing phenomenally well today, both Pierce and Cowan. 55 seconds left in the third period with that clock winding down. Decent defensive zone face-off that Bemidji wins, and they're content to slap it to the far corner, but Wright is there to pick it up. I don't think Wright has been in the wrong place once this entire game. It's been really nice to see positionally. Perry skates that up. Oh, beautiful pass over to the far wing and over to Brovik, who dumps it low. Bushy's there, tries to keep it, unable to. Perry's on him now. Bemidji rings it around to the far corner. Brovik picks it up first and gets that up to Wright, who hits the brakes, cuts in, shoots on net, and Bemidji has a nice block in the skates. We got a foot race. Bemidji might be off to the races here. Buchholz is trying everything he can. Can we stop it? And Bemidji shoots just a bit outside. That's going to do it for you, folks. That'll be a 9-1 finish for your Spuds. Nice job, boys. Very nice. People are falling over. Nobody knows what's happening. And that'll do it. We'll be back this evening when I think we play Alexandria. That'll do it. Good win for the Spuds.